My name is Christine Jensen, and I'm a saxophonist and composer based in Montreal, and I lead anything from 2 people to 18 musicians with my music. I think when I start the process of composition, the first thing I look for or try to get my ears around is an idea that I know I can develop, and that might mean really checking out a lot of different music, from whether it's jazz or world or contemporary classical or pop especially. I love, and folk music. So all these things kind of culminate into my life, and I need a place by myself usually to just process some thoughts and get a whole bunch of seeds of ideas going. Well, thank you for observing that. I suppose I do. I have to find a balance with big band. I come out of the jazz tradition with my music making and with my ideas of, especially of melodic development, and being in the moment is probably the most exciting thing for me as a jazz player or a jazz artist. But at the same time, I feel that working with this large ensemble concept in my work, that I'm able to slow that in the moment and hand it over to my musicians through written music, and then they get to take it to the next level of improvisation afterward. But in that, possibly there is this intimate thing that comes out of this process. And again, it's probably because I'm more of a player than a composer sometimes. And in terms of being a player, I mean being an improviser and wanting to be in the moment, but I do have to slow it all down. Most recently, I got to play at Corner Hall in Toronto, which I thought was a really beautiful acoustic environment. I'd like to put a bigger band in there. I was there with a quintet. And otherwise, my home away from home, I guess, would be Upstairs Jazz Club. Actually, co-composing is something I'd really like to do with someone that writes the lyrics and I write the music at some point, because I just, for the first time, had a taste of writing lyrics myself. And the other beautiful thing I just got to do was work with Sarah McLachlan on her last record on one track, where I worked on the horn parts after the fact, and I was just like, this is so much fun, like, to be able to combine sort of my jazz sensibility with pop music, and yet not making it jump out like jazz, but finding a common ground between the two. It's a really interesting corner I'd like to go to.